My sister called my adopted daughter a mistake and expected me to pay for her wedding, so I cut her off and showed her what a mistake really is. I'm 32 and the eldest of 5 siblings. After our parents died suddenly, I became the family caretaker, helping everyone financially because I work in tech and inherited substantial money. 3 years ago, I adopted my cousin's daughter Decker after a family tragedy left her orphaned. She was 5 then, needed extensive therapy after losing her mother. Now she's 13, calls me mom, and is my whole heart. My sister Clara asked me to be maid of honor at her upcoming wedding. I cried with joy and offered to pay for everything, but during her bachelorette dinner, she made a comment that changed everything forever. Decker's a mistake, she said, laughing coldly. You shouldn't have taken her in. You're married to a woman, so you weren't supposed to have kids anyway. She's probably damaged and a handful. I stared in complete disbelief. Decker is the sweetest child alive. She made us a family, turned our house into a home. She has emotional intelligence I wish I had. I didn't laugh it off. I settled the check and left immediately. Clara came over the next day screaming that I owed her a do-over for ruining the weekend because I can't take a joke. My wife asked Clara to repeat exactly what she'd said about our daughter. Clara refused, kept calling Decker by her birth father's name instead of acknowledging her as our child. I won't contribute a single dime to your wedding, I told her firmly. I won't pay for the wedding of someone who sees my child as a mistake. Clara threw her drink at me, screamed, "How am I supposed to pay for this?" Then left, shoving my wife hard on the way out, but that wasn't the end. That night, my wife and I asked Decker if anyone had been cruel to her. She got quiet. Later, alone in her room, she broke down completely. Clara had been calling her the lost puppy, the stray, telling her, "You're not real family," when we weren't around. Worst of all, once they have a real child, they'll dump you. My daughter said she tries so hard to get perfect grades and behave well to prove she's worth loving, worth keeping. I held her crying, telling her she's our firstborn and nothing will change that. She saved us. She's my whole heart. Then Decker showed me her phone. Clara had been texting her hurtful things since leaving our house. One message stood out. "Go tell your so-called mom like a snitch and prove me right." I screenshotted everything and texted Clara, "Mom and Dad would be ashamed. You're not welcome in my home. Don't contact my daughter again or I'll take legal action." 2 days later, Clara showed up at my doorstep, clearly intoxicated, begging to apologize. I told her to leave or I'd call police immediately. She started yelling that it was just a mistake. She was upset. I lost it completely. It's not a mistake to bully a traumatized teen and make her feel unloved. You're a spoiled brat who thinks this will just go away. You don't ever hurt my child. Clara slapped me across the face, called me a traitor, said I chose that kid over real family. My wife yanked me inside, told Clara she had 60 seconds to leave. We called police and handed over security footage. Clara sent nasty messages afterward, saying horrible things about wanting me gone. I blocked her completely, sent all evidence to our siblings and her fiancé Kevin. Her fiancé called begging me not to press charges, said Clara's been struggling with addiction, needs help, asked me to pay for treatment. Keep her away from my family, I told him. Clara was arrested, but did a treatment program instead of getting convicted. She's been trying to contact us every way possible. New numbers, emails, even social media, written letters. Kevin called 2 days ago. Clara's been released. She wasn't in a good place mentally. Revealed she had similar childhood trauma that I experienced. He's begging me to talk to her. I told my wife, who agrees we should stay no contact. I wish Clara well, but I can't risk my family's safety. My other siblings think I'm overreacting. My eldest brother said this drama was too much when I asked him to check on Clara. So we went no contact with most of my family. It's isolating after always having siblings around. But my wife is happier. Dancing in the kitchen again, more affectionate. Decker is more open, talks about crushes and friends instead of obsessing over grades. They're safe and happy. That's what matters most. Clara crossed a line when she decided to hurt an innocent child who'd already lost everything. I chose my daughter. I'll choose her every single time. And that's not a mistake. That's being a mother.